Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a great time. Thank you for joining back to watch the video. As always, I have a number of updates for this video. Of course, I mentioned that Coach Finidi is going to have that discussion, this week to conclude his contract situation, get an official document for his contract, which is going to include a number of things such as the duration of the contract, the members of the backroom staff. Of course, is going to also be sorted out hopefully this week with his meeting with the NFF's top officials. And then things like the objectives, what they want him to achieve, they are also going to categorically spell it out to him, in the contract. And then the situation about the World Cup qualifiers that's coming up next month, 3rd of June. We obviously have a day to South Africa. And then later that same month we have Benin Republic, and these matches are very crucial. We obviously need to win these two games if we want to qualify, because we didn't start really well. We drew our first two games last year. So part of the things Coach Finidi will definitely be also talking about or bringing together with this meeting with NFF's top official is the situation about the players to invite. Of course, we know that the coach has the authority to invite the players that he wants, but he is also expected to work with NFF's top officials to, bring out these names and then call these players. The last video I mentioned the possibility of Coach Finidi actually inviting a very, very talented midfielder by the name Ibrahim Olawunyi, and of course, he's the top player. He might be someone that gets his call up in this next two games that we are going to have. So personally, I just feel so excited that Finidi, is reportedly in Abuja right now, having the conversation with NFF's top official, and I feel happy because, again, by at least before the week runs out, we get to know his full contract situation, contract details. Nigerians get to know about it, and then hopefully they also sort out the issue about backroom staff, because Finidi is obviously holding out to be the one to actually elect these people or select these people that he's going to work with as assistant coaches. But NFF are still like, okay, we want to refer these people to you, this and that. And also we've seen a lot of ex-internationals, top stakeholders saying that NFF should not do that. They should allow him to actually select the people that he wants to work with. So we're going to see how this turns out after this meeting with the NFF's official, and Finidi. But let me let you know the other gist for this video, and then Emmanuel Amunike is in the update. And what has happened right now is that he's now been hit back by an NFF official whose name I won't be mentioning. Amunike came out a few days ago after Coach Finidi was made the head coach. He came out and he had a few talks with the media where he said that there is a bad blood that's still existing between the NFF's official, and he thinks that's the reason why he was neglected. He wasn't given the job. But right now, an NFF official has now hit back at him for the statement that he made, and this is what this NFF official has now told Emmanuel Amunike. So this NFF official has now told Emmanuel Amunike that he needs to get a job, work his way up from scratch, and then come to the level of being ready to start applying for Nigerian Super Eagles head coach. And he said a lot of things, but I'm just going to summarize it. Of course, I'll be posting it here on the screen as I always do. So this NFF official, name not mentioned, he actually spoke with Ongo, news media, and then he said that Amunike, of course, he knows that the reason why Finidi was obviously appointed ahead of him was the idea of continuity that NFF always had in mind, which is the fact that they always wanted to continue from what Posero had left, what he did and what he left, And Finidi was obviously the right person to continue that process because he obviously worked with Pesero as the assistant head coach. So the official is now hitting back at Amunike that you know, what he is saying is not the truth, that no one decided anything against him, that the reason was to continue the process, continue the philosophy, because the NFF, they think that Pesero actually did a great job with Super Eagles. They wanted to continue from where he stopped and advance that great job into a much better job, you know, which is why they, you know, continued with Coach Finidi. But he also moved on to to say that you know, a lot of the accusations that were labeled against Amunike, that they did a fact checking, the NFF did a fact check, and they realized that, you know, most of these things were true, and that you know, it talks about a number of things. The saga between Amunike and Kelechi's agent back in 2013, that you know, he even had a fight with the agent, reportedly even slapping Kelechi, Iheanacho's agent. He also said that Amunike had some sort of situation with Osime's agent, and all of these things kind of spiraled into a very negative, you know, negative vibe towards Amunike and the, you know, and the entire officials, NFF. So this NFF official also said that Amunike also played a part in derailing the team's qualification for the last World Cup by using the former minister to work his way as an assistant to Austin Eguavoen. What he's saying, that he didn't really deserve to be there, but he kind of used connection to work his way up to be the assistant to Eguavoen. And then you know, he talks about a number of accusations, a whole lot of things, and in the end, he just told Amunike, you know, as I said before, that he should start from scratch, get a job, and work his way up, you know, achieve success with those jobs, and then work his way up to the level that you know, he can start applying for Nigerian Super Eagles head coach job. Now, the last time Amunike had anything close to a good job was in 2013, you know, and since then, every other post that he has handled, you know, he has really not delivered. He has messed them up. He has had one situation, one issue or the other. This is what this NFL official has now said to Amunike. What are your thoughts about this, guys? But moving on to the next update, let me let you know that Enzo Maresca, the head coach of Leicester City, has now confirmed that there was an existing issue between Kelechi Iheanacho and the club back in January. Of course, this now confirms that the rumor that had been going on around that Kelechi had an issue when he came to play the AFCON. Again, he gave out, you know, an audience to the media where he talks about this. And from everything that he said, in summary, I don't think there's any contract, any further push to have Kelechi resign for the club. Of course, I mentioned in the previous video that Kelechi rejected a contract offered to him, and from the look of things, it wasn't a good contract. It wasn't a decent contract. If not, I'm sure he loved the club. He just recently won a cup with them, promoted back to the EPL. He would have signed it, but it wasn't a very good one, which is why he might have rejected it. And for more indication, it's definitely going to leave the club, except something very important happens. You know, maybe they give him a better contract, he might, you know, reconsider. But leaving that, let me let you know that Cyril Dresser has now received some really stern criticism from former Celtic striker Chris Sutton, and accused him of missing a lot of chances, in fact, way too many chances, and that this might actually cost Rangers the title, you know, as they try to beat Celtic to the trophy this season. Of course, they have a date with Celtic this weekend in what is called an Old Firm derby, and it's going to be on Saturday 12:30. And this former Rangers striker is saying that Cyril Dresser's ability to miss a lot of chances might actually cost them that match. And it's a very tight one this season for them. Celtic leading with 84 points, and then Rangers in the second position with 81 points. So they obviously need to win this game if they want to beat Celtic to the trophy. and he is saying that Josa is someone that could cause them this this title. And I wonder, with everything that Josa has done for this club, actually scoring 14 goals, getting 3 assists in 32 matches, and then we still have this kind of criticism coming at him. And we talked about him a few videos ago, where he helped them to the Scottish Cup final by scoring the 2 goals against Hearts, but he still gets this massive criticism. Anyways, that's what it is. You can never satisfy everybody. But again, let me know what you think about any of the story I've talked about in this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead, guys. Don't forget to like and share this video.